right, ladies and gentlemen, I've seen the comments. You have told me to buy a tripod, and now I have. So we're gonna do an unboxing here, and so normally I buy from first owners or their families. In this case, it's an auction buy. Let's see what it can be. It's always like Christmas to open another watch package. You might have seen images of the watch before, but you never really know what you're gonna get, so let's have a look. All right. So, it looks like we have a very tropical Omega from the 1940s or 1950s. There we have it. It has aged to a beautiful brownish hue. The crystal is very cracked. It's not scratched, it's actually like hairline cracks within the glass. So I'm hoping to do a part 2 video, so not only an unboxing but also a video where I fix this watch. So, but first of all, let's see if the small second hand is moving when we wind it. Yeah, there it goes. Oh no, it stopped again. There's some more power. Nothing happening so far. Shake. Oh, there it goes. This is probably a 265 or 266 movement, and these guys are just fireproof. It's like they always work. As some of you may know, they derive from the 30T2 movement Omega developed in the 40s or maybe even the late 30s. And they're just so reliable. It's by far my most favorite movement. The case back looks really nice, it's not polished. And the back of the lugs are very sharp. I would say unpolished too. It's not even any failed opening attempts. There's no scratches from that, which you can normally see around here when you put the tool in and it slides and you scratch up the case back. Very, very common. Not on this one. The crown, probably the replacement, should be signed with an Omega logo. I love this open holes here where you can open or detach the bracelet easily. More modern watches, there's no holes here, so you have to go through here, and it just makes it more, makes it a lot harder basically. So really nice find. It's hard to tell exactly how it's going to look before taking the crystal off, but we can actually open it up and take the dial out. So I have to be very careful here. I don't want to be the first one to scratch the case back. Came up very easily. There we have it. It's caliber reference 2683-6. And it's quite early. It's within the 10 million series, so that would be 1940s. I think around 46, 47. And this is actually, no, it's not a 265 or 266. This is actually a 30T2. This is the legendary 30T2 movement, which I absolutely adore. I'm not sure about the differences between the later 265 and 266 compared to this original 30T2. I think this is a little bit less shockproof. But let's have a look and see what the die looks like without the crystal. So we have to remove this ring. We're gonna have to remove the crown, and then it's free to go. So let's start here with the ring. Take that out. Came out quite easily. So before detaching the crown, I always prefer to pull out the crown. Get the crown out, put that back there. Let's zoom in a bit actually. So here comes the fun part of flipping the movement. There you go. Look at that patina. Isn't that gorgeous? In this kind of raking light, you can see it quite well. And there's no apparent scratches or anything. The loom is definitely original on the hands. It has H2 like a pumpkin sort of color, which is very attractive. And you can see the hands, our hands right now, it's a flashy blue. And this is the original, what do you call it? No, let's call it patina, that the watch that Omega produced by heating the hands until they turn blue. It's a very delicate technique. It's quite hard to master. So here you see what I paid for it, or the valuation, but I think they're still undervalued. Just a fantastic watch. So we're gonna go ahead here and try to replace the crystal. So I'm gonna push that out and try to find another one. I'm pretty sure I have it. So bear with me for just 1 second while I get the correct tools and everything. All right, I'm back. Sorry for that. So let's start by measuring the crystal, how big it is. So we have about, let's see what the biggest circumference is. .1 basically. 31, I mean. 30.8, 30.9. So let's look at these crystals. Nope, not that one. This one might fit. It might be a bit large. Let's see what else we have. Too big for sure. 2 more boxes to check. 32 is gonna be too small. 31.6 is gonna be too large. So let's go with this one, 31.2. Let's zoom out a bit to make things a bit easier. So the way you get it out is just by pushing, and I prefer to have a little plastic in between. As you know, this loom is made out of radium, and you don't want to get that contamination everywhere. So take out the old crystal carefully, bag that up, and throw it out. And while the crystal now is off, it's an excellent time to sort of give it a clean. And these wooden picks are just perfect for that, because they're not going to scratch the metal. And yeah, that's it. This one looks fairly clean. There's a number here on the, I haven't seen that before. It's 608 or 809, I think. Yeah, that one was clean. So let's try to put in the new crystal. This can normally be done just by hand, but you can also have a tool that, if it's a tight fit, there's a tool that pushes these in. Yeah, so we're just gonna put that over here now. Flip it over, and it's time to reinstall the crown. Looking underneath, now the hands are spinning as it should be. I push it in and the watch is winding, so everything is installed correctly. I'm going to tighten this retainer screw that holds the crown in. And just make sure everything is working as it should. Yeah, so that's winding. And I don't want to flip it over too much, but now the hands are setting. So we're all good there. Actually, I'm gonna put that back on there. Put down this one that holds the movement in place. So these rings were phased out in the late 40s, and instead they have small screws that holds the movement in the case. So it looks like it has stopped. For some reason, it happens. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the case back. Let's see if we can get it running. Perhaps it needs a little shake. Oh, there it goes. That's way better. Look at that. I thought about this watch, and maybe I'm not going to put a strap on it. I think I'm going to put a bracelet on it, like this one. This is a Beat of Rise bracelet, an aftermarket. It's very hard to find originals. They were designed by Gerald Genta back in the 50s for the Constellation, I believe. So they're a bit later, but they look great on this sort of watches. So, all right, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and commenting. Have a good day. Bye.